Hey everybody, welcome back with a new episode. If you haven't checked out previous episode, I highly suggest you watching it now. You can go to it with the link in the description. But today we're going to talk about 3 types of transitions right after the intro. So what are transitions? Now, transitions are a very powerful tool for you to tell a story. You can actually control which types of transitions you use to control your story. You can use cuts when you're working with an action scene, or maybe you're going for a sort of ambient style, then you can use fades or wipes. So today I'm going to talk about 3 types of transitions. The first type is a cut. Now the cut is one of the most used transitions of all time. Now even in this video there are a few cuts and it's the most basic but very powerful transition. You can use this in the middle of a segment, for example when you're shooting an action sequence. Maybe you want to shoot from several angles, then you can use cuts on the action to help tell your story. Now you can actually use jump cuts, which is when you're ending a sentence and you want to start another sentence. You just saw a jump cut there, but you can also use jump cuts to change from location like you just saw. So that's one of the uses of cuts. The second type is a dissolve or a fade. Now those are 2 similar names for the same sort of transition. Now dissolves or fades are really good for maintaining the flow of your video. As I said, if you're working on a sort of ambient sort of style, you want to go with a fade because it's almost sort of relaxing for you to watch. Now you want to use dissolves when you're working with a tripod, because if you're shooting handheld, these shots can get messy. And use a dissolve or fade where it's fitting. It's not good when you're shooting an action sequence and then you're just suddenly fading instead of having a jump cut where you are shooting action. So use the fade where it's fitting. And the last type of transitions is a slide or a push. Now a slide or a push can be used in your film to show a major shift in the story. If something very big just happened, you can use a slide or a push in. And slides or pushes can be used in a very fast-paced sequence. So you sometimes see it in cooking shows where they add an ingredient, then they slide to the next shot, add another ingredient, so it can create a very fast-paced sequence. Now, slides and pushes are also very effective when used on the beat of a music, which is a good tip in general. Use transitions on the beat of the music. Cut when there's a beat, or maybe dissolve or slide, so you can use that very effectively. And slides or pushes, don't use them in sort of slow-paced sequences. You most of the times want your push to be very fast-paced, maybe even with a sort of motion blur applied. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. Those are the 3 main used transitions. If you have your own favorite transitions, leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to see what your guys' favorite transition is. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye! Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Now like and subscribe if you haven't already, and while you're here, take the time to check out these 2 videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye!